What's the most embarrassing thing your child told their teacher about your family? My 7-year-old daughter told her class during Family Traditions Week that we have naked dancing parties every Saturday night. I was at work when my phone rang with the school's number. My stomach immediately dropped. You know that feeling when you see your kid's school calling during class hours? Nothing good ever comes from those calls. Mrs. Patterson, this is Ms. Rodriguez, Emma's teacher. Could you come in this afternoon? We need to discuss something Emma shared during our family presentation today. My mind raced through possibilities. Did she hurt someone? Break something? Get in a fight? I asked what happened, but Ms. Rodriguez just said it would be better to discuss in person. That made my anxiety spike even higher. I left work early and walked into the classroom to find Ms. Rodriguez looking uncomfortable and Emma coloring innocently. Emma, Ms. Rodriguez began carefully, tell your mom what you shared about your Saturday night family tradition. Emma looked up brightly. I told everyone about our naked dancing parties, how we take off all our clothes and dance around the living room every Saturday. I felt my face turn 17 shades of red. Ms. Rodriguez was trying not to smile. Emma, honey, I said slowly, tell me more about these naked dancing parties. You know, Mom, when we come home from dance class all sweaty, we change into pajamas and dance to music before dinner. The light bulb went off. After Emma's Saturday dance lessons, we'd both get home exhausted and sweaty. We'd immediately change out of our outside clothes into comfortable pajamas. Then I'd put on music while making dinner. Emma would dance around the living room in her PJs while I danced around the kitchen cooking. But to a 7-year-old, changing out of our clothes equals getting naked. And dancing in pajamas apparently equals naked dancing. I looked at Ms. Rodriguez, who was now openly grinning. So Emma told the entire class that we have weekly naked dance parties. Not just told, Ms. Rodriguez said, pulling out a paper from Emma's desk. She drew a very detailed picture. She showed me Emma's artwork, 2 stick figures labeled Mom and Emma with no clothes on, surrounded by musical notes with Saturday naked dancing party written in purple crayon across the top. Oh my God, I whispered. The other children were very interested. Ms. Rodriguez continued, clearly enjoying this. Several asked if they could come to your next naked dancing party, and Tommy asked if that's why Emma is such a good dancer. I wanted to disappear into the floor. Ms. Rodriguez, I can explain. Mrs. Patterson, she interrupted laughing. I have 3 kids of my own. Trust me, I figured out what Emma really meant. But I thought you should know before the other parents start getting some very interesting stories at home. Emma was still coloring, completely oblivious to the chaos she'd caused. Mom, can we have a naked dancing party tonight too? I didn't get to dance enough today. Emma, they're called pajama dance parties, remember? We get into our pajamas and then dance. But we're naked before we put on pajamas, she said matter-of-factly, so it's naked dancing. Ms. Rodriguez was now fully laughing. You know what? I'm going to send a note home to all the parents explaining that Emma was talking about changing into pajamas for family dance time, just in case anyone gets concerned. I thanked her profusely, and we headed home, where I immediately texted my husband. Your daughter announced to her entire class that we have weekly naked dancing parties. We need to work on her vocabulary. His response, did you tell her that's supposed to be our little secret? The next Monday, I got sympathetic smiles from other parents at pickup. Apparently, Ms. Rodriguez's note had worked, and everyone found it hilarious rather than concerning. Emma's teacher sent her drawing home with a note for the family scrapbook, Emma's interpretation of Saturday family time. We still have our Saturday pajama dance parties, but now I'm very careful about how I describe our family traditions, and Emma has learned that naked and changing clothes are not the same thing.